Back live from Los Angeles, we have an extraordinary human being here, Robert Ferguson, talking about diet-free life. I like you already.
Well, it's good to be here. Come on the show.
So nice to meet you.
Yeah, there's so much to talk about.
So much to talk about. And on our quick little break, you were telling us that you're going to give us the truth about collagen, because that's all the rage right now, right?
There is a lot of rage about collagen, and it works.
And are you using it?
I use it. Yeah, I'm like 85 years old. I'm 85.
But I'm going to say, and I'm going to play a little devil's advocate right now, in that I get that there's patents, there's these formulas, people want to promote products, but I'm a true believer that we should be able to cleanse, detox, and align with Mother Nature and have this naturally occur in our bodies. So how would we get it without taking that pill?
Well, I'm totally with you. You know, as a clinical nutritionist and one who's done a ton of work and major studies all over, actually worldwide, this collagen that I'm talking about inhibits that one enzyme. So just think about that. So it stops an enzyme from doing what causes us to look older, which is going to happen regardless. So if it inhibits that,
stop aging.
you literally can.
Wow.
And then you have scientific studies that support it. I mean, you can go to PubMed and look at the abstracts on what I'm talking about, and it's very, very clear. So all your top cosmetic surgeons, like in Beverly Hills now, have been turned on to this for post-operation, like, you know, procedures to help people heal faster, burn victims. When you have like hyaluronic acid that's taking place from the inside out, you're going to look younger, your skin's going to feel better, everything is going to be better.
It's interesting because hyaluronic acid is such a trend right now, and you see it, I mean, even down to the drugstore brands, Neutrogena, hyaluronic acid,
And they're all talking, but they're not really able to substantiate. So when you have like the studies that support an increase of 6,000% of hyaluronic acid in the blood by just taking a certain type of collagen, that is amazing.
And are there any additional health benefits besides obviously just stopping the aging and looking older? I mean, what?
I mean, that's like, that is the health benefit.
It's
like collagen. Like I said, if I could sing, I would create a song called Collagen.
So back to, you know, Motivation Monday and having a diet-free life. That's, you know, I think that because people start Monday, they all start their diets. They never work. By Thursday, they're off their diets. Let's face the fact. So how do I stay motivated to not, I mean, for me, it's like, I don't diet. So that's my motivation. But what is it that you're teaching in a diet-free life?
Well, my take on why people are challenged with like obesity and why we can't seem to reverse it is that the uninformed are often misled or influenced by the misinformed. So there's a lot of information that people think they know is true. And because of confirmation bias, they're going to stay very focused on that that's true.
Right.
But the
And
reality
the
is,
education system, what are you trying to say? No, just
you know what I mean? It's one of those things where it's like we got to open up and be open-minded. So I'm the guy that says you can eat a Big Mac and still lose weight. I'm the guy that says you can have chocolate and wine and everything works out fine. I'm the guy that says no food is off limits. And I have the only clinical proven nutrition plan in the U.S., you know, supported by Aetna Insurance, where we actually prove going to under-resourced, underserved communities, we are able to reverse childhood obesity by helping people eat foods that many people say you shouldn't eat, but if you eat them in the right combinations, you can get the outcomes that you desire. So because that's proven, even when I walk in front of AMA, American Medical Association, National Medical Association, or the work I've done with Let's Move, when I go in there and I first start talking, they're like, arms are crossed, legs are folded, because it goes against everything they believe they know. But then when they look at the data and they go, wow, so how does this work, Robert? It's like meeting people where they are. I'm going to show you how to eat foods in the right combinations. And as a result, we're going to optimize blood sugar. So it's not going to drop too low, it's not going to go too high. Then we're setting the precedence of making the most of various hormones, from insulin to leptin to glucagon. I mean, it goes on and on and on.
But this is way too complex for the normal person out there. They don't have time to sit down and come to you and figure it all out, right? So what are some tips?
That's not true.
I feel
What
like
are
this
some
is
tips
not
a
that
true.
you
very
do?
approachable plan when you're meeting people where they are. And you say you can eat a Big Mac and lose weight. I don't know a single person who would say, sign me up.
I mean, our producer, we had filet of fish the other night, late at night, and we were happy and smiling.
It came in thin still.
Right, but see, the thing was, we didn't eat the bread with the fries. That's what adds inches to the thighs. So if you're going to eat, then eat. If you want the bread,
completely agree with that.
don't eat the fries.
Yeah,
But if
I
you really
agree.
want the fries, don't eat the bread.
I
It's
agree.
really that simple.
Interesting.
That was like 1980s Fit for Life. Like that was the whole thing. Don't combine too many things. And I agree. I think it's like
Right.
have your carbs, have them in a simple meal in the afternoon versus in all your meals. It confuses the body.
Yeah.
Too
So
much
I do
going
make
on.
it really, really, really simple.
I like that.
I'm very curious. What was your personal journey to fitness and nutrition like?
Well, I've been an athlete my entire life. So my journey really is stimulated by my mom. So my mom is one of those women who yo-yoed her entire life. So
Yep.
she would gain 100, lose 100. When Oprah Winfrey gained 50, my mom gained 50. And so watching her go through the pain and discomfort and frustration of that opened my eyes that no mom needs to go through that. And so at one point in my life, I was asked to do a weight loss seminar, and I just met people where they were. I showed them, if you really are going to drink soda, let me show you how to make that work. If you really are going to eat those fried chicken wings, let me show you how to make that work. And in the end, I've helped thousands
that.
of people do it.
What do you think is the greatest hurdle for most people? Is it just habit? Is it just the sort of lack of information or the bad information? What would you say is the number one challenge that people face when they sort of take this?
I think confusion. It's kind of like earlier with motivational Monday when I say clarity. When you have like when I would work with the boxers, right? So my job was to get the boxers to make weight.
So worked on a show called The Contender.
Worked on the show and with the fighters. I wear this championship ring because of Sergio Moore. I helped him become a world champion, and I had him eating chocolate every day. It's really one of those things where you just show people how they can eat what they're going to eat in private, and make it where it's part of a lifestyle. And if they get results, who can argue with that?
I love that.
It's interesting because one of the things that was trending there for a while was LeBron was talking about how LeBron James, basketball player, how he drinks wine before games, the night before games.
Nice.
Right? And yeah, and lots of people were like, how is that
Go
possible?
LeBron!
Yeah, how is that possible? But it's possible for exactly the reason that you're identifying here, right?
Well, when it comes to wine, bodybuilders oftentimes will drink wine before they walk on the stage. It helps you appear to be more vascular. So, you know what I mean? So it's like there's a lot of cool little tips and tricks that are out there to get a certain look. Or like with Tony Braxton and certain celebrities I've worked with over the years, when they're going to walk the red carpet, I'm the guy that's in the background going, okay, let me show you how you can literally get that body tight and wear white, but yet not feel like you're deprived and missing out.
I love that. I'm all about that Frenchy
rhymes,
style.
man. I got
That's like,
Yeah.
I noticed you're pulling the tweetables.
Right?
I got rhymes.
I do. I really like that. I think that the whole wave of all these different, and in LA, every week it's a new trend. Only eat this, only eat that. And I think, go for it, you guys. I'm not into it.
Right.
I learned that the hard way. I did some terrible diets in my 20s where there was no fat, no whatever, and not healthy at all. And I'll never do that. I believe in balance like you preach. So I think it's amazing. So how can people begin? Like, give us a few tips for people besides not eating the French fries with the bread.
Bread with the fries.
What else?
I would say do the opposite of the sumo wrestler, right? Because the sumo wrestler in Japan, they have it down to a science on how to get big. So the bigger the sumo wrestler is, the more money they can make. So they got it down to where the fat gain is not visceral, like around the organs. It's like subcutaneous. It's like on the outside. And so they've got it down. So what do they do? So let's look at what they do.
I love that.
The sumo wrestler does not drink a lot of water, because if you drink water, your metabolism is sped up. Okay, the sumo wrestler eats once, maybe twice a day, because that's how you slow your metabolism, right? And so most people watching this program are like, he's talking about me. Yes. So they are on a sumo diet. So if you do the opposite, that means that you're going to eat maybe 3 meals in a day and maybe snack in between. So then you need a structure of accountability, you know what I mean? Or like a mentor or a coach or someone that can kind of keep you on track.
You have some challenges available to people online.
I do.
Tell us about
Good
it.
job. I did some research. After I did the work with Aetna Insurance on helping people in underserved communities be successful, I decided in 2018 to make my program free.
So where can they find you to work with you? Where can they find the challenges, and where can they find that first supplement?
They can find everything at dietfreelife.com. And if they reach out, then we'll tell them about the collagen and this other product we call a collagen fat shrinker, which is unbelievable. So maybe I'll come back and tell you all about
We
that.
would like to
Yes.
find out about
Absolutely.
those, right?
In the meantime, I'll try it and let you know what we think of it.
We can do that.
Right?
Make it happen.
Yeah.
We would really love to try that.
Jason
I
takes
would
on
like
all
to try
challenges.
the collagen,
I'll make sure I get you guys information on it.
Great. Thank you so much.
I love that so much. Thank you so much for coming down.
Oh,
to
thank
Focus
you.
TV.
Appreciate it. Yeah.
So wonderful to see you again, and just looking forward to trying out the stuff.
All right, let's
Let's bring it on.
put it to the test.
Right? Because I'm under your preaching for sure. So thank you very much, you
All
guys.
right,
So
thank you.
stay tuned, you guys. We're going to take a little break and come on back. So stay tuned.